Welcome back. The pickup and restoration process continues across many parts of San Antonio following last week's freezing temperatures.
Yeah, some of the most visibly affected areas include the San Antonio Botanical Garden, where plants, flowers, and even trees suffered due to the cold.
I actually visited the garden yesterday to learn more about what lengths employees have gone to make sure life once again blooms. Just 2 weeks ago, life was in full bloom across the colorful 30-plus acres of the San Antonio Botanical Garden.
Everybody said it was coming, Now, we didn't realize how it was going to impact us until it actually hit.
Lush landscapes turned white, freezing what was underneath.
But some of the cactuses, the agaves, the more succulent plants, they took a hard hit. We've never lost agaves, and we've not lost prickly pear. This is the first year that that's happened.
But experts like Scott Litschke, Associate Director of Grounds and Conservatory with the San Antonio Botanical Garden.
Yeah, this is my 29th year here. I've seen a lot of freezes, but no, nothing to this extent.
Did everything they could to save the plant life that brings joy and peace to visitors throughout the year.
Our greenhouses, our conservatories all have to keep at an optimum temperature for some of these plants. So some of us actually had to spend the night here to make sure we didn't have any power outages.
And as the snow finally began to melt, they discovered busted water pipes and growth of plants, trees, and flowers, now limp and even distorted.
That's mushy, and that needs to be cut to the ground.
But he says if you look a little closer, you'll notice there's still hope and life.
If you would just do a slight scrape with your clipper or knife, you're going to see that green there. That is a perfect plant there.
Even popular ornamental grass still stands a second chance.
So you want to cut them back to shape so they end up being just a round ball with a flat top on the top.
By the spring, things will once again bloom, but working hands and green thumbs are needed more than ever.
We sure could use some hands here to help us clean up all the things we'll be cutting back. We're going to be mulching again, getting ready for the springtime. Becoming a member is very helpful. Your membership fees go to the garden, and that'll help us a lot.
Those interested must first submit an application online before signing up for volunteer opportunities. So the coolest thing was, yes, seeing all the snow covered, and we actually had pictures. We weren't able to show them, but of how beautiful it looked.
Wow.
And unfortunately, the effects aren't so beautiful, right? But
So a lot of times you might think your plants are dead.
But that's not the case.
But that's not the case. You just need to trim them back a little, give them a little flat top.
And I actually asked him, so how long should you wait in order to do something, especially those drastic measures of taking it fully out? He said he'd wait a couple of weeks, maybe even a month.